And we're live. Live for what? I don't know. But we are live. Now we'll see what happens. We'll see who's first. We'll see who shows up. If anyone. If no one does, then I talk to myself. Because, well, I am a little psychotic and strange and weird and all those things. Yes, I am. But, you know, it happens that way. I know somebody's lurking in the background, though, looking and watching. They just haven't said a word. And there's Resolute Germ, and there's Mike Richards from Columbus, Ohio. Hello, hello. Welcome to the little stream. Not going to go super long tonight because, well, you know, other people are on tonight, and I don't want to step on toes. And if Anti-Trekker comes in here all of a sudden says I'm about ready to go on and calls me a jerk, well, then, jerk! But I don't think he will because I'm pretty sure he will be on Life with Matthew in a couple hours. So what's up with German Mike Richards today? How is the day going? Or early evening, depending upon where you are. Nightbreeze just stopped in to say hi. He's just popping in to say hello, and then he's going to wander off probably because he's got food to eat. I would say by about this time of night, he's going to go and chomp down on something. It was also good to hear from Bird of Prey earlier today that he's doing slightly better and that he leaked a whole bunch of stuff out down his leg or something like that. I'm just making it sound weirder than it actually was, but you know. Nightbreeze is doing the dishes. I already ate. Nom 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 nom. LDG Pixels. No, it wasn't 108 minutes ago, LDG. It's just started, actually. I've only been on air for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's all. LDG is cooking some hot doggies right now. Hot diggity, dog diggity, boom, what you do to me? Oscar Mayer. No, never mind. I'll stop singing. And for those that missed Wednesdays with Deep Space Nine, here's a recap of DS9. They took over Cardassian Station. They did some adventures. They got into a big war. And then Cisco ran off to be with wormhole aliens. The end. And that was your DS9 recap of the day. And no, I do not want to cosplay as Jody Thomas Potts. No, no, no. The one that does that is on live stream right now on another channel. That would not be me. Personally, I just thought I would get a live stream in earlier today instead of late in the middle of the night. Have a little short live stream, and then everybody would be warmed up for Life with Matthew later and Anti-Trekker and stuff like that because all the cool kids hang out on that stream. I don't know. Mike Richards is dicing chicken and bacon for rice dinner. Well, I'm okay. I'm just waiting for a chocolate pie to get done and ready, so I'll have chocolate later because I want chocolate. Anyway, what else is happening in YouTube today? We've got people on Twitter trying to get things to trend. We've got Snowpiercer being promoted for Sunday night. Actually, I thought the movie kind of sucked, but hey, if other people like Snowpiercer, that's fine. I just thought it kind of sucked. Well, yeah, Thomas, it kind of turns that around when Matthew has the bar and it's just any tricker takes over the stream. But hey, everybody says that, so. He's just good at talking. What can we say, Thomas? He likes to hear himself talk, and so he does. And everybody gets to listen to something all the time. I don't know who actually liked Snowpiercer Resolute Germ because I surely hell didn't. I thought it was a stupid movie. I thought it was boring. But I don't know. Take me a little drink of my Coke because that's what I grabbed. Greetings, mountains. We have mountains in the chat now. No. Krogan Nation, Orville Nation, still live over there with Lorena Creo and Joe Colton and all those doing the cosplay talk. Yep. All right, Thomas, you be safe on your way to work. Don't work yourself too hard tonight. Sorry you weren't number one in the chat today. That distinction goes to Resolute Germ, who was number one in chat today. This is kind of a bad time. And there's Mondo up here. Hello,
Hey.
Mondo. I just noticed you were sitting down below. I guess I should pay attention more often.
No, I literally just joined, so it wasn't like I was waiting for any more than a second. But so.
Oh, that's good.
I just heard about that news as well. They want to do a Star Trek show about Kirk, but without Shatner. That's not going to go well.
Yeah, that won't go. That won't fly. But I did my duty. I passed along the hashtag, and I said, the hell with it. There we go. The craziest thing happened to me, though. Doomcock actually follows me now. Weird. I'm like boring. I don't know why Doomcock would follow me. Not like I'm that exciting.
Yeah, you got me. I don't know why he'd follow you either. Let's yeah.
Tikia Doom pops into the chat. He thinks Kirk should be a woman of color.
So, there's nothing I can say that won't come off as a racist or anything. So never mind.
I'll just flat out say it. They can't redo Kirk. There's no way. It failed in the damn movies.
Yeah, seriously. Didn't they consider that when they thought about this? I'm like, you tried this already in the movies. What makes you think that a TV show would be any better?
It won't. Hello, 14 Barber.
Hey, Fortune.
I was having a semi good time over in the other live stream. I'm not going to go into all that and this and that. I just got tired of hearing the SJW stuff. I had to leave. I couldn't handle the praise and the likes for Discovery, and yeah, I couldn't. No, I had to leave. I had to leave it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I had to leave. They can't call it Star Trek Enterprise. It's already been taken.
So much for creativity.
They just can't come up with nothing original. They got to keep stealing and meow mofos, meow Moira.
Hey, Moira. Yeah, seriously, who was praising Discovery? And which
I'm
live
not
stream?
going to go into it because I'm not going to have people going over saying nothing else. It's just certain
Oh,
females that
Fair.
just love those new things. Yes, Moira, you can pop up at any time. You know you can. It's like 14 could pop up anytime he wants and all that. I don't care. It's just whoever gets up here first. And if I know the person, I let them up. If I don't know the person, they're not getting up because we've been through that before and we know how that turns out. And we're not going to have that no more. We don't need.
But yeah, no, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what went wrong.
We don't need them weird ones trying to pop up into my live streams again and throwing pornography up. No.
Fortune, Disco's dead, so you don't have to worry. Oh wait, you're not talking about this Disco. That Disco.
Discovery sucks. Disco,
Yeah.
now I kind of still like a little disco songs.
No,
once in a
Disco's good. It's dead, unfortunately.
disco music is not dead when I'm around.
That's true. You know, disco music is more alive than Star Trek Discovery.
I will play it on my shows. There's Moira. Meow. I can't quite do it good, but I try.
You gotta get some Roy Orbison in that.
Yeah, I can't quite do Roy
down
Orbison.
here.
It always comes out like a
Like he's trying to
constipated
gargle
Wookiee.
some scope or something. Yeah.
Comes out as a constipated Wookiee. It's not a good thing.
Poor Wookie.
That's right.
Anyway, oh man, like, have you ever like cleaned your room and you filled like a box and a trash bag full of stuff, and you look back and you can barely see a dent, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I had to take a break. God dang, I got a lot of stuff.
I know exactly what you mean. And then
Like-
you look into the bag, and I'm like, how did they
Right?
get that bag?
Actually, despite how it looks, it is actually more organized than it was. Like the bookcase, you can actually see some shelving and some sense of organization. Oh, there went the masks. Never fucking mind.
No, that was me crashing into you.
My mask. I got masks
Greatest
and
American
hats.
Hero T-shirt. I want it.
Okay. Just get up there. Okay.
Hello, Jeff Franklin.
Hello, Jeff.
Hey Jeff.
That's
Oh,
right. I am Ralph Hinkley.
Believe it
As long
or
as you're not John Hinckley.
I'm walking on air. I never thought I'd
Never mind.
be so good.
Probably not funny.
Oh, wow. Katie's stream just got taken down for violating terms of service.
Who and
Peggy.
why?
You know, the same shit happened to me 2 weeks ago. Mine got taken down for violating terms of service, and then they put it back up the next day, and there was nothing wrong with it.
Well, I think someone probably reported
do you
it because they were
do in order
salty
to
and they had to
violate
go
the-
check it out and found there was nothing wrong and realized the person was just salty and took it down, and so they put it back.
What do you have to do in order to get?
I don't know. I think sometimes it's just something that triggers the damn YouTube bots right now because
Maybe, maybe not. Like sometimes people will report it and the little bot will go check it out or whatever. But like, because you've been having issues with people lately, like, and so it's easily possible that someone just reported just to do it.
mine got taken down while we were talking about bacon.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we
Somebody
were
was just
talking
being
about-
salty.
We were talking about what we were having for breakfast. Hey, Trey. How you doing? Hello, Richie.
Breakfast.
Hello.
Yeah, we were talking over. Bird of Prey was on my stream that morning. A couple others. And we were talking about what we were going to eat for breakfast. And
Yeah,
Mama Prey
that doesn't violate. I don't see how that would violate anybody's like term.
and Mama Prey was in the background. You could hear her talking about how she was frying up some bacon and stuff. And then next thing I know, we're off the air.
Yeah, somebody just reported it, probably just to report, and then realized that it was just bullshit call and put it back.
Jeff says it's the Bacon Coalition.
So the vegans and all the people who find it like not kosher just like got together and conspired against you.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Why?
watch out for those vegans, man. They're hardcore.
Goddamn vegans.
Nothing is vegetarian. Well, no, even so, vegans is like we don't want to eat something that's living. What do you think a plant is?
Well, yeah, but they mean something that's like got like feelings and can feel being touched and can feel loneliness, like if they don't have their baby and things like that, like
No.
that kind of feeling. And animals can feel that. So, like, I do kind of get where they're coming from. But fuck, steak is good. I'm sorry.
And our favorite
I just
barber
hope
is in
they
the
were
chat.
they were killed very quickly
Hello.
and not hurt in any way.
Yeah, and we have the best groomed YouTuber on with us now.
That's
Go
right.
back.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Is it all come through? Yeah, sound. Just to pick up on steak, I was in Lidl earlier today, like fantastic supermarket, and steak was on offer. Every single steak was under £4, which, I mean, that's just unheard of.
Can you translate what that means to Americans? Like under $1?
£4,
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so like
Oh.
that would be £8 a steak, I guess. $8 a steak.
Oh, okay.
Like
We said
that.
under 4 coins, and I did like, what kind of coins? Like 5-cent
No,
pieces,
quid.
25-cent
Quid.
pieces.
What? £1 is like $2 at the minute. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I figured a quid was just like saying like $1 a buck or something.
yeah, close. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
no, honestly, so that was a good time for me. Very
Oh,
good time.
that does sound like a good time. Where are you at?
Cornwall.
England. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to think on that. I was like, wait, I know that name. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not supposed
Yeah,
to
see,
like General Cornwall.
You couldn't
yeah.
tell by the accent.
No,
All right.
because
First
everyone
off,
down here
in
has different
England,
accents.
England has like at least 5 or 6 different accents depending on the region. In fairness, okay.
Well, even in Cornwall, there's probably about 6 different accents for Cornwall itself.
And for instance, there's a Scottish accent, and then there's a Glasgow accent. And
Well,
that's
he's
a
definitely-
separate fucking thing altogether. It's like, have you ever heard someone not speak their own language very well and then they spell it phonetically? That is Glasgow.
Well, at least he's not Welsh, or we'd understand absolutely nothing he said.
I do not know because I don't know. I don't think I've heard of Welsh accents. I don't know.
Funny you should say that. But what about Tom Ellis? Everyone can understand Tom Ellis and Anthony Hopkins.
Well,
Lucifer.
Anthony Hopkins that's
Welsh.
different. Like, well, he's
Ooh, but he's Welsh.
probably,
All right,
but a lot of his accents probably been worked out from being an actor and playing so many parts for so many years.
Yes, correct. I'll give you that.
I've had some audio sent to me for the radio station from some people that speak Welsh, and it's like, what?
I want
What?
to hear
It's a
it. I
horrendous
want to hear it.
language.
I want to
I
hear
have
it.
to dig it
Are they
around
speaking
somewhere.
Welsh or is it the Welsh accent?
The
I don't
accent's
know.
easy. It's the actual language is awful.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, I've
Welsh.
heard it's
and
a mess. But so is Gaelic though. Holy shit. Their O's sound like V's and shit. Like, or some crap. Like, what the fuck? Do they not have O sounds in there? Like, what is that? And
No,
I'm
but in
talking
Welsh,
as a person whose family
use
came
it
from
easy,
Northern
easy, easy.
Ireland. What the fuck is that shit?
the only person I know that speaks worse is Darth Revan when he starts getting onto a rant, because it's like you can't understand anything he's saying. Except
I love taking challenges to see if I can decipher what the hell someone's
except for
saying.
when he says 33 and a third and it comes out 33 and a turd.
And don't forget farty. No, just kidding. I used to be able to do an Irish accent. My ex-mother-in-law lives in Longford. At least as far as I know, she's still alive. I haven't talked to her in years. Like, I miss that. Something about a hero is all I caught of that. Like,
Yes, Trey, and I even crash into walls.
my man, DJ, you are a real American. Ah, yes, indeed. Took me a minute. I was like, all I saw was American Hero because it's the biggest part. I was like, wait, what's going on?
The shirt.
I don't recognize the symbol. I'm sorry.
The greatest American hero.
Oh, you mean
An
that
old
goofy
TV
show
show.
from the 80s with the guy with the
Yes.
frizzy blonde hair? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know the symbol for that. I haven't seen that in
That's
30
it.
years. Jesus, man.
I have the entire show on VHS.
That's actually one of
You
the
have a
next
VHS?
costumes. This is actually one of the next costumes that I'm going to get is the super suit. Boots and
But,
all,
dude,
cape
that's
and
so
all.
obscure. Almost nobody remembers that. I'm almost 40 and I barely remember my mom watching that. It might as well be Columbo or Matlock while you're at it. Fuck.
I even have to get the train sounds for when I'm trying to run. I'm going to do it.
Almost nobody's gonna get it though. Like part of the humor is everyone gets it somewhat.
Yeah, but it might get people to go back and actually watch the series and see what it was about and see how funny it was. Until they start trying to figure out why Mr. Hinckley was called Mr. Hanley for a few episodes and then went back to Hinckley. And that was because
You remember
Reagan
way too much of this shit.
Reagan got shot, so they thought that it would be too offensive because it was
Oh my
Hinckley
god,
that
I
shot
even
Reagan.
made that joke earlier. Like you said, Hinckley. I said, as long as it's not John. Oh man, I made that joke and I didn't even realize it was about to fit right into this. God bless it.
Yeah, they changed the name of the character for a few
on,
episodes
what?
just because of that. And hello, Ensign Ricky. Hello, Adega.
Adega.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
I never thought I could feel so good. Yeah.
See, some people
Yeah.
complain about Star Trek Enterprise's theme. Well, hell, it's okay to have a show with a theme song with lyrics because, believe it or not, Greatest American Hero did it, and that song became a hit.
Really?
That song was actually at the top of the charts for a few weeks after that show debuted.
No way. I've actually, thinking about it, I wonder if I could just chuck this out, let people mull it over the idea, if that's all right. But I come up with something earlier today. Like, there's supposed to be a Pike show potentially being made by CBS, right?
Yeah, dumb idea.
Well, how about Kurtzman's got nothing to do with it, and instead of trying to adhere to like their loose version of canon, which is not canon, like this prime timeline as they call it, how about they just go wild? So it's in a completely different universe to before, and just do something, but make it episodic, not what's the word? Like, a story over a season, just episodic, just go mad and see what happens. Because I quite like Anson Mount, but I just can't stand that, Star Trek Discovery or Picard.
Apparently, neither can anyone else.
Yeah,
Well, I heard.
that's because everyone else is sensible. But what do you think of that idea? Like, if they just went nuts with it?
Yeah, in my world, there was Star Trek, Next Generation, and then like Star Trek movies, including the new one. That's it. In my world, that's what exists.
What's no Voyager or Enterprise?
No.
Okay, I'm with you on Voyager, but Enterprise was actually all right.
It seemed like they were cranking out so many different offshoots of Star Trek for so long. I'm just like,
Yeah, but see, while there's nothing going on right now, it'd be a good time to catch up on some of the older stuff.
eh.
What, like Final Conflict?
Yeah. I've been actually going back and rewatching all the classic Who when I'm not online.
God.
That's quite an effort, though.
That's going to take a lot of time. Oh.
I'm already up to the Third Doctor.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that
God.
means. Are you in year 10?
No, the Third Doctor.
I don't know how often that happens.
The Third Doctor was 5 seasons long. I'm on the first season of that. The original show started in 1963.
Yeah.
I'm up to 1970 right now.
Okay, thank you. That's what I need to translate, because I don't know how often they change doctors. So you start off the guy with the shitty scarf, and you're up to...
No, he started with a grandpa.
Yeah, I'm starting from the original OG Doctor Who, William Hartnell.
He was the guy with the curly hair and the shitty scarf.
No, that was the fourth
way
Doctor.
before that.
Oh, wow. Shit.
It's black and white. That's how old
Tom
part
it
of
is.
that was in black and white, and then it changed to color with the same actor.
No. The first 2 Doctors were in black and white. That would be Hartnell and Troughton. Then Pertwee was the first Doctor in color. And then Tom Baker came along, which was mid-70s. ran for 7 years.
Oh God, I'm gonna need to see pictures.
And yes, we've heard all the rumors, Jeff, and yeah, it's like stupid and confusing.
Well, I don't know. Like, talking about Captain Kirk, like it worked in Star Trek Generations. They made that kind of funny.
Yeah,
made
but
that-
see, but Generations was William Shatner.
Well, yeah, but it still had Picard in it. But like, I'm just saying that like they made that work, so maybe they can make it work again. Maybe. Although it looks like an act of desperation, personally, from what all the people
It
things people are
totally
saying.
is.
Sorry, I'm trying to like make my shit like have some sunlight coming through. Because that lamp behind me is like darkening me. It's weird. Anyway, there.
But Sylvester McCoy was the best Doctor.
Tom Baker's always going to be my first love for a doctor.
Yeah, that's correct. But outside of him, Sylvester McCoy.
Okay, you lost me on that. I know more about Star Trek than I do about Who and stuff. So, like,
Well, Sylvester McCoy was the guy that basically got the whole thing cancelled. He got a bad name for it. It was all right, really.
Yeah, but it wasn't completely his fault. It was the writing and everything else. And
well, there's got to be like one person to blame because the writing shit. You can find different writers. I
here,
assume.
Moira, this is the doctor I'm on right now. This is the third doctor.
Man, I gotta say, if that coat was in purple, that would be pimp as fuck. Just saying. It would
Well,
be. That would be a pimp ass coat. I would wear
He
that.
did wear stuff like this a lot.
He looks like a fucking wannabe vampire.
Have you ever seen the show Gotham?
No.
His
The
son.
really crappy Batman show.
Yeah.
See,
his
that's
son.
why.
His son plays on Gotham as the butler.
Yeah, he was in that werewolf movie as well, wasn't he? Dog Soldiers.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't recognize him as being any of the Who's.
But he was the third doctor.
Oh, because I've only seen pictures and bits and stuff, and it's just like it just never held my attention. So, and now from what I hear, it's become it definitely wouldn't.
Of course, Ensign Ricky has to throw in Phlox is the best doctor.
Are you gonna have to show me who the hell that is?
Phlox is from
Yeah.
Star Trek Enterprise.
So we're just picking doctors at random that we like.
I guess so. I guess we're just picking
in that
doctors
case, the new Star Trek movies, I love Dr. McCoy in that. I like the guy who plays him.
Carl Urban.
He's awesome and charming. I mean, if we're just gonna
Yeah.
randomly pick doctors from different fucking shows and shit, I mean, okay.
See, this is
I'm
who
awesome,
Ensign
Mr. Ed.
Ricky says is the best doctor.
What is that?
He's Denobian.
I'm assuming this is a Star Trek thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because otherwise the Time Lord got his molecules all fucked up time traveling.
That's Dr. Phlox.
Okay, well everybody's switching in and out of TV shows on different shit. I didn't know where I was at, but that looked like a Star Trek move. I can't remember the name of the guy who plays Dr. McCoy in the new Star Trek.
Carl
Carl
Urban.
Urban. Carl Urban. I loved him as Dredd. Oh, he's perfect.
Yes.
I can't hear him.
Oh, as Dredd, Judge Dredd.
Oh
played
yeah,
Judge Dredd
I think
in
he
the
actually did a better
2012
job than
movie.
Stallone did. I think he really did. I liked him
Yeah,
in
it was
Red.
actually-
He was in Red, I think 2. He
No,
was
Red
really-
1. Well, was
Oh,
he?
it was 1? Okay.
I know. I think he was in Red 1. No, he was great in that as well. I loved him.
Yeah, and he gets his ass kicked by Bruce Willis, and she goes, "You
Yep.
just got your ass kicked by a goddamn geriatric." It was hilarious. That was a fantastic scene. Look, he just double takes when he walks in the office, and that fight was great. I don't know his name. I always forget his name, but I like him in pretty much everything I've seen him in.
Yeah, he's really good. I want him to reprise his role as Judge Dredd because he did such a fantastic.
I like,
job.
yeah, I would prefer. I would like that too. Like
Yeah.
Stallone
Especially
was
since-
just. I didn't like Stallone's version of it. He was too weird.
No,
Now,
it's,
this is
I don't
the
think
worst
it's Stallone.
doctor.
It's just when it comes to superhero movies and more comic book characters,
Wow, that's actually
the
a nice
movies,
picture.
they almost
That's the worst
always-
doctor.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't say it was a good show. I just said the picture's nice.
like, almost always the characters always taking off their mask in the movies because they usually get an actor. The actor wants their face to be seen, or the studio wants to monetize on the actor's face because it's a recognizable actor. But in
Yes.
Dread, in 2012's
I agree
Dread,
with Max World. Yes.
they just had him wear the helmet the entire time, and I love that.
Yeah, Mando, I agree. I mean, I grew up with 2000 AD, and the idea of Judge Dredd taking his helmet off is just insane. I had, for being really honest, I had two gripes with that: the Dredd movie, which makes it the best translation of comic to film I've ever seen. Just two minor
Yes.
gripes.
Well, they actually had the guys that worked on the comic there on set. So
Yeah,
and
Like-
It's
what I
awesome.
love about that movie, it's not like some giant master plot or anything. It's literally just a day in the life of Judge Dredd. It's just a
Yeah.
normal day for him.
yeah, it's perfect. It's actually perfect.
I have nothing to add to that, sir. Orphan
I
Black
tried
was the
watching-
best. Who's
I
that?
tried watching Orphan Black. I couldn't get into it.
I've never watched that.
I don't even know what it is.
No,
I tried watching it.
don't
And I
either.
couldn't get into it. Kapla, Bird of Prey is in the house.
Hey, Bird.
Woo!
We're gonna get a
Terrible.
bird update. Kapla.
Kapla.
I'm not sure what Kapla means, but yes. I assume
Hello
it's
in
a good thing.
Klingon. It's a Klingon greeting.
Oh, okay. Well, yes. Klingon greetings to you as well, then.
How is Bird? Are they treating you well? And have
Are they
they
giving you the good drugs and the nurses accidentally grazing against you?
have they said they had to give you a catheter yet?
Oh, Jesus. H. Make sure they pull it out very carefully because otherwise it'll tear the lining if they rip it out.
Oh, stop that.
No.
I'm sorry,
don't
but
even know that.
I've had one, and I know a guy who's had one, and they
Mhm.
yanked, and that shit was horrid.
Bird says Stallone was the best Judge Dredd.
I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna have to strongly disagree in that
I
department.
just love how unintentionally funny that movie can be. Like when you watch it, and then when he goes up to his brother, his supposedly cloned brother, who doesn't look anything
Mhm.
like him, and it's like I am like you broke the law. Law. It's like, who wrote this?
Oh, hail Mama Prey, who I'm sure is sitting there at this moment.
Hello to you as well.
Remember, Bird is currently on lots of drugs, so that could be why he said Stallone was the best Judge Dredd.
That's fair. That is fair. I can give him that.
But that's Resolute Germ saying all the drug Bart, not me. I'm just
I'm
repeating.
agreeing. That's a good hypothesis. That's quite a good possibility. Yes.
It's the only sensible
That's why,
reason.
therefore, we shall forgive it. Because just because the original is the original doesn't always mean it's the best.
Mm.
I'm just glad Bird kind of missed the beginning of the stream. Yeah. I'm just glad
Okay.
Bird missed that part. I was talking about his draining and stuff. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I had a whole theory on what was
Did he have
drained.
surgery?
Well, he had cellulitis or something like that.
I am actually not familiar with that.
Well, it's just nasty. And he had a big abscess thing that needed to be drained.
Oh, okay. That would explain the draining. Because sometimes if you have surgery, they have to drain the wound as it's healing and have a tube sticking out, depending on what's
Wasn't
done.
really any surgery involved. It was
That's,
just
well, that's why when you said draining, I wasn't sure like what kind of draining you were referring to.
but
I mean, it's
I
all
was being,
draining, but for
I was being the warp and twisted type of draining when I first talked about it on the beginning of the stream. So
okay.
a different thing drained.
If his mom's
Okay.
watching, do you really think this is a dialogue that should continue?
She's used to this garbage from me.
Poor woman. Poor long-suffering saint.
I only
What's-
said it because there has to be a couple
what's
of
her
cute
name?
nurses.
Mom of Prey.
No, like I mean, I'm sure she has an actual name that's on her birth
Yeah,
certificate.
but we don't use her name. We just call her Mama Prey.
But I wanted to do something cute and funny, and I have to
I
know it.
know, but she don't use her name on YouTube. That's forbidden.
Das ist verboten, ja.
Some people just don't like their names out on YouTube, so they don't use them.
Fine, Saint Mama Saints of Birds.
There you go.
So I was gonna like say her name and then patron saint of bird prey, or birds of prey, and have some cuteness of that.
It's just like she never shows her face on camera either. She always has to cover it up with something. She don't want to be out there, so we respect that.
Oh yeah. I thought you were just giving me difficulties.
No, we're not giving you difficulty. There's very few of us that actually know what she really looks like.
Oh well, I meant like the name, and so when you were telling me it was forbidden, I thought you were just like fucking with me and stuff. So
Nope.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm not trying to invade her privacy like that or nothing. I just thought you were being silly. That's why I was. Yeah.
Nope, that time I was actually being serious.
Oh yeah, well, okay. And so when I realized that, I was like, okay, that's cool. I respect that.
But she is a saint.
I
To
have
put
no
up-
doubt. I have
To
no
put
doubt.
up with a lot of us around here, yeah, she has to be a saint to put up and deal with us around here.
Well, as long as you're good to her boy, I'm sure she'll have a place in y'all's heart.
She's worked hard the last 10 years while Bird's been stuck in that hospital bed of his, and
Yeah.
we praise her for that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
all of our moms.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think Bird probably went to lay back down again and went back. Duh, he never got up. Anyway, I think he crashed out again. Drugs got him going in and out. He's on some good drugs.
Lucky man.
Oh, you
It's
just
hard to
beat
get
me
good
to it.
drugs.
But Bird, if you're still listening, I did do a quick review of DS9 for you at the beginning of the stream. And it was basically they went to the space station, they took over the Cardassian space station, they fought some wars, and then Cisco went off to become a wormhole alien. The end. There I gave you
God, they've spread everywhere, haven't they?
a quick recap of DS9 from the Odd One.
Was that an episode, or was it just the fact that it was a rip-off of Babylon 5?
No, well, it was basically a rip-off of Babylon 5, but I condensed the entire 7 seasons of DS9 into 3 simple sentences.
It's weird because it actually sounds like an episode out of it.
Well, I took the very beginning when they went to the Cardassian space station and took it over. They fought some wars,
of
which
course.
was basically the whole Jemadar founder
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
and all that. And then Cisco going off to be a wormhole alien. That was the very ending. Boom, done.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
Nope, he got quiet because the nurse came in. He was checking her out again.
Nice.
He's just a little upset because at this time everybody has to wear a mask, so he just never gets a look at the faces. They all look like the Lone Ranger.
Sometimes that's a good thing, though.
They all look like
Yeah, she could have some nice eyes and be all like janky looking like me. So this way it keeps the mystery alive and the fun.
Have you dubbed her Nurse O'Prey now, Bird? Are you converting them over to your cause?
Oh my goodness.
I kind of tried to take up your slack today, Bird, and play a little bit here online this afternoon, early evening, like you would do, since you couldn't be on today. Plus, get my stream over with before Life with Matthew goes on later.
Oh, you know what I really appreciate? Let's play Risk.
We could play Risk.
I can't. I don't know how to play, and I'd have to back out.
I won. See, I won.
Whee!
I'm not sure what
cheating.
tweet is. I'm not sure Bird wants to watch people play Risk or Bird saying sweet because we're trying. My Life with Matthew will be on later and he won't have to watch me, or I don't know. I'm not sure.
I reckon it's the idea of Risk. That's what's got him bubbly. think that's a
At
nice way
least
of
with
putting
my
it,
streams, we don't have super chats popping up all the time.
Oh, poor you. No. Yeah, those darn $50 super chats are just so annoying, right?
I've got almost the watch hours.
They keep fucking with mine. Like, I go to one part of YouTube and it tells me I have 3,000 watched hours, and then I go to another part of YouTube and it says like 1,000 watched hours, and I'm like,
Yeah. it's
Well,
really
one
weird.
part
Some-
only tells you what you have this current week. The
no,
other
I
part,
did both for the year for 365 days.
I only go to the part to where it says monetization, and then you go and scroll down that, and that
Oh.
gives you the official watch hours that are logged in for that, and it tells you the official count of subscribers you got.
Well, I don't know what its issue is, but it's driving me crazy because I don't like last summer, like all last year, they kept taking my watch time. And like I would see like a video and it'd get like 200 and something views or whatever. And then I'd go back like a couple of months later and find out it had like half of that. And it kept doing that and kept doing that. And I'm like, what in the shit? So they kept doing that to me, like since like this time last year, like they kept doing it.
I don't know. I just go to the official spot on it that tells you your official time, and it's
I don't
almost
know
like
which one that is, but why it's telling me two different ones makes no sense to me.
well, because one certain area is only for a certain time period, and the other's for what the official count is.
No, the one I went to, I made it tell me for the 365 days, and it said 1,000, and that's impossible.
Unless it's but it restarts after a certain amount of time so it's counting only 1 year's worth, and you're at the beginning. If you checked it here recently, you're only at the beginning of the 365-day count.
But the problem is, like, I checked
Take
like
care, bud.
a couple of months ago, and it was at like 1,000 too, as well. So it's acting like I never got any new watchtowers.
I
That's
don't know.
impossible.
All I know is I go to where you click on your channel, you go to your analyst and click on monetization. That's the number there you want to keep an eye on.
All right, let me go look. You shouldn't even have two different numbers though.
Well, they calculate things different for different reasons. I don't know. I noticed today when I logged in there, now they got another pop-up to where they want you to put another security code. So you have more things you got to log in through to access your account. All right, Bert, go get some rest. As Germ says, YouTube does audit watch time, same as they audit subscriber numbers.
Y'all see me?
You're sideways.
Hello?
I can hear you, but you're locked up, frozen
My
sideways.
screen went.
Now I can't hear you.
Oh no, it's like it's all falling apart. She's using her phone or something.
Yeah, she's streaming with her phone or something. I don't know. Her battery might have went wacky on her. She'll be back.
Yeah, I thought I might pick up on what.
I don't know why
There
it
we
did
go.
that. Like, I didn't even touch it. I'm over here touching a keyboard. Like, I don't know why it did that. So where do I find monetization at?
All right,
Oh,
now
I see it. I see it. Okay, sorry. I see it now.
And then when
the
you
one that says I have 1,641 public watched hours.
and it's right to the right of where it says how many subscribers you have, right?
Yes.
That is the official count.
How the hell can it only be 641 more than it was like late last year when I checked? That's ridiculous. That's impossible.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't keep it the same over multiple years. It restarts.
I'm talking about within a 365-day period. I checked the other part of YouTube, and I checked the analytics for 365 days, and it said that I had over 3,000 watched hours.
Yes, but the monetization part counts for certain time periods, not the entire overall.
Well, I don't know when it's. I don't know when it. How do I know when it's telling me to reset or whenever it resets?
Usually, it resets all on its own at the beginning of the year.
This is such a load of shit. I don't even want to be monetized anyway, but this is such a load of shit.
All right, Thomas.
There's no way I'm gonna get that. Fuck this. I'm not gonna fucking fight over the fact that I would get like a 30-cent check from fucking YouTube over this bullshit anyway. Fuck these
Well, I
people.
think you should. I think you should fight.
Man, I need to like, you know what? I'm gonna see how much it costs for a fucking fan for Toshiba. Like, this is bullshit. I can hear that fan from here. It's making me insane.
That's why YouTubers are constantly that are monetized have to keep throwing videos out there because they have to keep at a certain threshold for watch hours over certain periods.
Well, it's annoying. I will post and go live when I damn well feel like it, and they can absolutely 100% kiss my ass. If people want to give me money, I'll drop my fucking PayPal link.
Oh, there you go.
And then they don't get a chunk of it anyway. But sitting there watching last year, like specifically keeping an eye on it, like most of the summer watching, like my views go almost like sometimes 25 to 50% gone in a month or two is outrageous. Like, that's bullshit. That's not resetting shit. That's just straight up robbing people of their watch time. No doubt. Like, if they had sent me saying something's wrong with the video and like those watch hours didn't count or something, I could see that, but I didn't get any of that. And other people complained about their watch hours disappearing too.
Well, that's because YouTube is trying to get rid of a whole bunch of people.
Well, I don't know why.
Because YouTube wants to turn this into something like Amazon and everything else. They want to make it a pay platform, and they only want to push certain content. That's why they keep changing the rules on us. That's why they take away certain things that make it easier for people to sub to others when they're in a live stream.
Yeah, I noticed it when I go to someone's chat and like I click on their like comment or their picture, I can't go to their channel no more.
No, YouTube took that out.
I don't understand why anybody would do that.
YouTube took that away because they wanted to make it harder on people to keep subscribing to each other.
Why? I thought this was what their platform was about.
It used to be that. That's not what it's about anymore. They want to become more pay service. That's why they offer you to sell you channels to watch and everything else. They're trying. Channels? Yeah, you can buy like a cable package on YouTube now.
Why would you do that? There's like shitloads of free movies. Why would anybody pay for a channel?
Well, it's like they're trying to become something like Netflix and Amazon.
Yeah, they have YouTube Red and then they have YouTube TV. It's like all these things. Like they're trying to be Netflix and cable at the same time.
So eventually everyone's going to have to go to BitChute.
Yep. Eventually they're going to push everybody off of here.
Actually, are you all on BitChute as well?
I'm not.
No, I am. All right. Get on it and have it as a backup. It doesn't do live streams yet, but I am certain that at some point it will do.
I do all my live streams on Twitch, so.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to talk to you about Twitch at some point. I will do that soon.
It's just so much easier to use on YouTube. And quite literally, just at a click of a button, I can record and live stream at the same time.
Oh shit.
One of the biggest theories about YouTube right now is they're trying to make it a smaller number of subscribers or channels on it, so then they can jack up the prices for advertisement when people start advertising again.
See, I can see that. and it makes sense from a commercial level. But considering what it was in the first place and what it continued to be up until recently, it makes no sense. And if they try and go up against, Netflix, Amazon, in like a streaming these streaming wars, they're only going to lose. They're
Well,
not
yeah,
going to win.
they're gonna lose because they have no big companies behind them at this point to put out any content that anybody's going to actually want to watch. The only thing YouTube actually has maybe is Cobra Kai. That's it.
Yeah, and they lucked out on that. They were really lucky with that one. But yeah, it's not like they own a studio, or technically, it's not like they could be looking to buy a studio either. So it's a zero-sum game. Like the route that they're going down is just daft.
Like LGG says, YouTube isn't YouTube anymore. It's Google.
Yeah.
Because you can even try to Google some of these bigger channels, and it won't pop up in Google.
Really? I'm gonna try that.
Tim Pool is complaining about that all the time, that if you try to Google some of his channels, they won't pop up.
I'll have a look at that. I've got my phone. And he's correct. Wow.
They're completely suppressing people.
That doesn't surprise me. If you ever, if you Google first Muslim comic book character, you get Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, even though Dust, which is a character made by Grant Morrison and Easton Van Sciver, was created in 2002. So clearly she would be the first one, but it's not. So it's just Google messing with your results of the truth.
That's why I try not to use Google when I'm looking things up as much as possible, because Google will give you the false hot takes.
Got to use
on
that DuckDuckGo. Hey, I've got to back out because I have to putting it bluntly, I've got to use the bathroom. And then I'm probably going to go to bed not long after, but I will catch you all soon. And thanks for letting me on the stream.
Hey, anytime you want to pop up, you can, and have a good night.
Cheers, buddy. Catch you soon.
So that's why we have to support each other right now, because nobody else wants to sit there and let us do it. We have to push everybody else's channels.
Pretty much.
Hello, Captain MKG.
Hey, Captain.
Me, I use a assortment of search engines. I'll even use Yahoo before I use Google, because Yahoo will even give me things that I want before Google will.
Especially since most of the results you get on Google nowadays are like the first 3 pages at times are just the ads, or just promoted content.
Yep. There's been multiple links in there, Night Breeze, but I'll put it back in there since you can't scroll back. Goofball. Hey, TWTG. I'm just screwing around with the live stream until Life with Matthew goes on. Jeffrey Nelson. We don't want to see Tim Pool and Alex Trebek fight. That wouldn't be any good. Alex Trebek's suffering enough from all his cancer.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Nightbreeze.
How are you doing tonight?
I don't know. Don't know yet. The hell, Ronda Rousey is streaming. Gonna do a live stream soon on Facebook.
All right, I'm back. I had to buy a fan for my laptop. I'm back. Thankfully, it was like $10.
In around an hour, I have a premiere on my other channel for an experiment I wanted to try. Figured do kind of like an MST3K viewing of.
Oh my god, I love Mystery Science Theater.
Essentially, like watching the story of a video game, except with other people.
Pixels!
That's a pretty.
Howdy.
Pixels is going to hypnotize us now.
Man, thank god I'm not on shrooms today. I never have time for that because I'm always like, oh, I gotta get this straightened up, or I gotta go take care of this, and it's like,
I'm the
never have
last. I'm the last stream you want to come to if you're on any kind of hallucinogenics.
I don't know. That might be fun, actually.
I will make you fall inside your monitor.
No, don't do that.
You will
And
literally
wanna
bang
be
your.
you don't want to be intoxicated when he puts the roller coaster up either. You don't want to do that.
That is, I just won't look. I just won't look. I am not. I'll be sitting there listening to Irish music and stuff and chilling. Like, for real.
Well, at least Alexander isn't on here tonight, DJ.
Well, I got the Momo mask ready if he ever shows up.
Oh my god, why that?
Oh, I have the picture ready to go.
I
What?
can
We
message
talking
him on
about?
Discord if you want and try to get him on.
I don't know what's wrong with you people. Oh my goodness.
That was hilarious the other day when he popped on my stream and then everybody threw Momo heads up.
That was uncanny how he was perfectly in the middle, and it's not easy to move people around in this program, right? He was perfectly in the middle.
No, it goes in order of who joined. So
Yeah. It just so happened he was dead snap in the middle perfectly,
of course that.
surrounded
Right
by
where-
Momo.
Sitting right there where Mando is right now, and then everybody pops up with Momos.
Yes, but there were 5 other
alright.
people with him.
Then we got all animated with it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one. If you guys had like the screen with the
You
whatever
know,
that was creepy but awesome.
Jeff Franklin, I have no idea what the hell this whole Momo obsession of Alexander's is. He just keeps railing on about don't do the Momo challenge, which was a fake thing to begin with. But he still rails on it. And then now anytime he sees it, he goes completely berserk. Because he'll be sitting there talking flat normal, and all of a sudden I'll pop on with the Momo mask, and he'll start shouting and screaming and putting his fist up and everything else.
It's like a switch.
You're triggering people. Don't be triggering poor folks like that. That's not right.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That shit is off-putting.
Yes, it's always spots.
Yeah, we almost gave Alexander a freaking stroke with just the Momo by itself, let alone
Oh,
anything else. But if anybody hurts by whatever I put up, just please say something.
so he can do it again. No, I'm just
Yeah, no, I'll put it down, but there's got to be somebody who actually has a problem with it. I mean, if
right.
I'm not going to change just because there's nobody there, then we're all just going to have black and white squares on our avatars if we're going to.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Then somebody's gonna be upset because they're colorblind.
Yeah, this you can't. I told my client that. They're like, "Oh, what can I say?" I'm like, "Listen, you could put the most beautifulest flower on the internet,
Yeah,
and
you
you will
could.
piss somebody off. There's no win. There's no win.
I have
Nothing.
pollen problems.
Yeah, it's well, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yes.
So you may
I am
well.
allergic to a flower.
What's important is you have somebody who's not an a-hole. That if someone typed in the chat right now, dude, you're making me dizzy. I switch it. I'll switch it right now.
I am kind of woozy, but I'm good.
That's what matters.
Can't-
And I honestly, I picked this one because I thought it was one of the least moving ones. Like
I thought it
I
was.
I
No,
could have
but-
picked some vortex crap.
Mike Richards, I've never been sane, so that's a misstatement
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never
a little,
been
I'm a little
sane.
nuts too.
There, everyone likes the Master Chief.
But what you were talking about your YouTube, I don't think they reset the time because that would be unfair for people who started halfway through a year. What makes more sense is now it's Google, so maybe I'm completely wrong, right? Just like when you try to guess what CBS Trek would do. If it sounds like Trek, think of the exact opposite. Yeah, there you go.
I even tweeted at them to ask them what the fuck their problem was, and they didn't respond.
Of course not. There is no Google. Google doesn't exist the way you think a normal thing exists. What I was saying was, if it's 365 days, that means every day forward, you lose the views that happened 366
Right.
days ago.
And that's why I don't understand. They said the last
So if you-
365 days,
Yeah.
I have had over 3,000 views, and now, or I'm sorry, watched hours, and now in the monetization area, it says I have 1,000 and something. I'm like,
The
I've been
only way that
stuck
would
around
make
1,000
sense.
I've been stuck around 1,000 for like 2 years now.
Oh, yes, yeah, I don't know. The
So
only
they
thing that would
keep-
make
they keep
sense
fucking
is
taking my hours, my views away, and I don't know why.
if you had a week, let's say last year, right? Last year, this week, let's say you had a really good video. It got 1,000 views, right? And then when this week goes by, you losing that week that you had that many thousands of views. All those thousands of views get deducted from your total.
But that's so stupid because people watched it. How are you going to
Yes,
take back
because
what was
Google
already
wants you
watched?
to. Yeah, Google doesn't want you to get lazy. They want you to be a subscribe. They want you to be a content provider, but they want you to be a constant contact provider.
Well, they can
If
suck my
anyone
dick.
drops below the threshold, that's what DJ was talking about. If you drop below the threshold, you get demonetized.
Well, they can just fuck off then.
Demonetization isn't a static switch. It can be turned on and off and semi-on and semi-off in a heartbeat.
Well, they can just fuck off then.
That's why AnyChecker took forever to post that one video to make sure it would be completely monetized. It sucks. It sucks. That's why someone needs to make something better, or a single user end program where all these websites can connect to, but use the trusted program that collects the data. A program actually built for the user and not the damn company, corporation, or BS search engine, which is not even a search engine anymore. Anyhow.
Thomas Platts says it the best. We understand you are having issues. We will look into it when we can, but we don't care about your channel, so go to hell.
Exactly.
Well said.
Exactly. That's why I don't even screw with monetization on here. There's other ways you can make money.
Right.
Yep.
You don't need YouTube monetization, especially when they take your money.
Right.
That you don't even get it all. I mean, not
Yeah.
only that, but they
5 alternatives right now off the top of my head where you get to keep all the money you make versus YouTube. So,
true.
Yeah.
I mean, minus the fact that you can just do it on your own damn website. You know what I mean?
that
Like-
is one of them. That's my point, though, is that there are so many alternatives compared to
So
just
many.
to get paid.
But YouTube was the
Not like
easy
others
click.
want to. You have more alternatives, better alternatives than using YouTube to get monetized.
The thing is, though, that I've noticed, even though I have like a PayPal link in that, a lot of people that go to YouTube channels prefer to use the monetization thing and all that just because they like to see their name pop up on the screen.
That's not the same though. That's different. That's super chats. You get your super chats.
Well, I knew that.
There's other ways of doing that. I'm talking about like when people watch the revenue you get from videos that people watch the advertisement in the beginning. Super chats, that's a whole nother story. And you don't have to. You can still have super chat capability with all that name, face, and picture and all that crap without using YouTube's.
Well, yeah, you use Streamlabs.
There's more than just that too. There's ones you haven't even heard of.
I don't know. I don't
There's
know. any
plenty.
of this.
I only know the Streamlabs one.
You'll have to teach me the ways of the Force, Pixels.
But a lot of the times I do feel like people just prefer to use the ones where they can see themselves popping up on the screen and that.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
that's for super chats, so that's why they don't bother with the others.
Hmm.
Hello, T-Berg.
Well,
Gotcha.
if people like that, then I see them throw it like some love into my PayPal. I'll like screen share it and show them some love or something. Like that's fine. It's just a lot of the people who have like they said they don't want like their name put out there that they did because they don't want to get hassled by other people. So
Yeah.
Well, that's the fun thing about Streamlabs. You can type in a fake name and have it pop up
Yeah.
on somebody. I did that to AnyTrekker this morning. I threw and had Momo pop up.
You're
Yep.
just uncivilized.
I did too.
Anonymity. Anonymity. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it depends on what they type in.
Of course. Well, that
Well,
goes for anything.
I don't trust that concept because someone might type in something inappropriate just so they can have something to get my channel shut down for $1.
And see, Thomas, I do have Streamlabs. The problem is it does not run through StreamYards.
StreamYards. Yeah. You would need
And
a cross.
I run mostly on StreamYards because I have people up with me all the time. I'm just not sitting there by myself talking to myself for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And that's why my StreamYard, I never link anything for Streamlabs because I don't use it. on
And
here.
Thomas Pot, can you clarify? I don't know what the question is.
And yes, Streamlabs does block words too.
But yeah, that was thank you. You just remind me what I was going to say earlier. That is not their fault. That's YouTube's fault. Any of this people getting in bad words, like there's got to be something in the system that stops that, and there isn't. So it's their fault.
Well,
and they
you
blame us,
can.
and they blame us.
Well, I could go into my YouTube settings right now and put in certain words that I don't want to show up at times.
Not in the
And
games.
They wouldn't be able to show up in the chats, but
In the
the
chat.
game. But they can still
Oh.
show up in the games because the games is a third party.
Oh man. Sorry, like someone came in and like one of my roommates came in and just told me something crazy. I was like, oh my god.
But see, that's where you're right and wrong at the same time, DJ. YouTube,
Games too, and
You-
put in.
they could do that. They could do that. YouTube has a closed captioning where they can send the closed captioning of what you're saying in real time to your viewers, right? They also have screen recognition where they can recognize words on the screen and easily block that out or blur it out or something. Remember, YouTube goes through your stream after you send it, before people see it. They tear it apart. The algorithm tears apart your video as it's doing it right now. It's jotting down what we're saying right now. It's reading the names on our screens right now, and it's making real fast, calculations and writing down what you have, what you're doing, what you're not doing. It's doing it right now. And if someone were to play that game and type in a bad word, YouTube is beyond possible having to be able to block that out because it could recognize the words on the screen.
I've seen it not do it before.
Straight up, absolute truth. This is not some miracle.
I could also go into the game settings itself and put it on there to where certain words won't pop up.
That would be helpful.
But that is an extreme broad thing when I do that one. And then a lot of things that we find funny, like boob. shown.
Yes. That's
Why I try not to use that either.
yes. And you're right, because they try to make their own thing because there's a database of bad words, right? But they're a database of absolutely bad words. And that's the problem. They validate their paycheck every year to say, hey, we added the ability to do this. We didn't fine tune it. It's pretty much broad. It's going to knock out every single bad word. It's a bad word, but we'll figure that out next year, maybe.
5 years later.
Yeah, that's how it runs. That's how it is. I see this all the time as a software developer.
And Thomas, on your point that you said that's also in the settings that AT probably has the settings turned on in Streamlabs itself, and that's why it's blocking it. You can turn that on and off too there.
Mm-hmm. I got what you just said, Thomas Potts. No, I mean, anybody can make money illegally, of course. That's not what I was talking about, no. There are plenty of proper ways of making money, because if I was in the game and making money illegally, I'd already be a millionaire. You guys wouldn't even be knowing me right now. There's plenty of legit ways of doing it. Sponsorships and affiliations, donations.
Sponsorship, it does not work out well.
It's not easy. No one said it's easy. Might be right, but it ain't easy. No one says it works because it hardly ever does.
That's weird. I did not like that.
The only complaint I have with YouTube right now massively is the fact that they will let somebody flag your channel and they automatically take it down when there's nothing that should have been flagged in the first place. It's just these fake flags that go out.
Now, I will say to that's been recent since the whole CV, right? Or has that been forever for the past few years?
It's gotten worse.
That's what I'm saying. I think it got a lot worse because of the CV. They have less people working there. They have less people checking. Because when you get a flag, there's somebody sitting behind a computer, right? And all they're looking at is a dashboard. Huh?
The CV isn't just an excuse to do it because they can all do it
No.
from anywhere.
It's not an excuse. They don't have the land. People are not working. They're not there.
Those people
No, I
could be
mean
working
they could
from
do
home.
their jobs.
They
remotely from
could.
home.
But if you understood what data integrity, the data integrity Google has to maintain does not mean they flip a switch and everybody works at home. Even I understand that. As much as I agree with you and say, yeah, that's the first obvious thing. Everybody easily work at home. When you're Google and you have data protection, you cannot just work at home on a flip of a switch.
Well,
There
no,
are
not
serious
from your
security issues
computer,
from doing that.
Not from your computer, but one of their computers.
But they
Yeah,
also
yes.
they could have programs that the people that work for Google at home could download to add to their security so they're still able to do their jobs from home.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But then that's only an at-home clean environment. If you knew half the stuff our family does online, that gets ruled out immediately. You'd be talking about a separate VPN plugin because it's not just if you're in a single home, like you're a single guy working at Google, you go home to an apartment where there's nobody else on the network, or you're a you're a worker at Google and you go home and you have 5 kids, a wife, people sharing off your Wi-Fi. Maybe that one program on your laptop's good, but all the computers connected to that network are not. It's a bigger thing. There's a lot you got to think about, and it's not, like I said, it's doable. It's just not flip of a switch doable. And I think that's what happened. And people are not working. They can't check the red flags and confirm, okay, this, and they kind of put it on automatic cleaning mode, the algorithm, where it just, it's better safe than sorry. So they just shut you down. And then, okay, if you can't complain because I put you back up 24 hours later, you know what I mean?
Like
They'd be
Thomas
amazed how
just
much I
stated,
can complain in 24 hours.
Katie's stream was just taken down here in the past hour for violation
up?
of terms of service.
Ugh.
She just started a new one, but the fact is it was probably taken down because some asshole that don't like her went in there and just flagged her for the hell of it.
Yeah, I had a video taken down. It was about a 1.5-minute video of me apologizing because the Let's Play that I was working on, I had deleted the saved game. So I apologized to my viewers, and it was flagged and taken down as a violation.
What the fuck? Since when was an apology a flagging offense? What the fuck?
And see, that's where they should have some kind of system built in that they know who in the hell did the flagging, and there should be some sort of punishment to a person that flags for no reason.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I put in an appeal, and it was back up within about 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's how much of a violation that video was.
Yep. Well, the problem is anybody can make a free Google account anonymously. They can use that Google account to immediately flag you. So even saying that there's rules in there, I just can't go on a YouTube, flag. I can't do it. I'll get busted. But you can easily create a random profile and flag it. And then that's why you get right back on real quick because they easily double check. Oh, it's done by somebody who just created a dummy account. This is a false flag. We'll turn you back on. But they're playing the better than sorry game right now. So that's why you get that interruption. But they should have a counter. So if you have, let's say, 20 people, an average of 20 people or whatever, watching your stream live, there should be a counter flag button. So when I come in here, I hit the counter flag, which I'm saying this stream is legit. So if anybody does hit the red flag, it says, wait a second, there's 20 people in the room right now. 19 of them clicked the good flag. 1 person clicked the red flag. This is a false positive. Something like that. Something that requires the people who actually watch, your actual loyal supporters, be able to click something and counteract the one idiot that comes in and tries to mess with you.
Exactly.
and they kind of already do. It's called the like button, but that's different, and that works on its own thing.
I
But-
kind of wish at times I had a transporter just so when somebody comes in the room, starts that, I could instantly be transported to whoever did it.
Ghost Dad. Oh, that's what
All of a
Oh,
sudden, the guy
sorry.
pops up behind him with a baseball bat going, "Where's your computer? Where's your phone?" Whack!
But that's why I would rather have it in Skype or something where I can track their IP address for people that do that. Because
Yeah, but
that's
see,
all I need.
That's not even foolproof because a lot of these people now are using VPNs, so
Yep.
they're disguising even that.
Yes. If they're the ones who actually, a lot of these kids don't pay the $60 for the freebie for the VPN. So some of them do, but not all of them do. And even if they do, there's still a way around that too.
And T-Berg says, "No, you'd put on the Momo mask and transport to Alexander's house." No, I would.
Agreed.
I might.
No, he wouldn't go into the house. He would just transport to right outside his bedroom window.
and sit there and tap on the window, and then Alexander would turn around, freak out, seeing Momo outside his window, and then boom, gone again.
And he would do that
Lord.
at least twice a week.
That's why I made a suggestion about making everybody should have an app, like their own app, like the Birdo Prey 5 app or the DJ Odyssey app that you can download. Real simple and easy, simple program, simple click, no BS about it. Not only would it do cool things like scramble your stream so nobody can, algorithm will be algorithmic proof, but also give you connectivity, secure passwords, sending links securely. And if anybody does screw up, you have the program that would tell you who it was. You shut them off altogether. You have to link it with something. There's a way of doing it. They could do it, but it would have to be a user end program, not no stupid crap company based the man program.
I know a small graphic design firm here. I can link you up with them, and you can pitch the idea to them and work with them on it.
Oh, I would need a development team, not a graphic development. I would need a programming team. That's how I have one in India, but I use them for certain things and whatnot. I would not use them for this. Any kind of user end program that I'm trying to build my channel in order to raise what I need to raise to do this, it would have to be done right. I couldn't have any leakage of development. No code gets out. It would have to be all properly maintained, stored, no leakage whatsoever. Definitely not a work at home basis, I'll tell you that much. Because the code would have to be secure. I wouldn't trust just some, I'd have to control the entire dev team and the dev environment. Excuse me. But it wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't be that hard at all. You get some competent people, a good person to manage them. I actually architect my own code, so yeah, I have someone to build this straight from the ground up. I just need the people who actually do it. Excuse me. But I was laughing at it the other day because I was like, remember the day when we used to have television that had scrambled channels?
Yeah, I do, because we had a satellite dish that had all these scrambled channels, and my neighbor would get all these codes that we could type in, and it started off, it was really great. It doesn't scramble them for 3 months at a time, and then it got down to 1 month at a time, and then it got down to 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Then it got down to every other day, and then it got daily, and that's when everybody just said, "The hell with it, we don't want to do this
Yeah.
no more."
Yeah. Well, now we're about to make full circle, just like everything else. Everything in this universe cycles. We're about to cycle to that again. Scramble return the ownership of your media to you, DJ, and scramble your damn shows.
See you, Mike. Mike is off to go eat dinner.
Have a great day, Mike Rich.
Yeah,
That would be
T-Bird
so
remembers when he was a teen trying to get the naughty channels to work, and you had to sit there and try to watch a little blurry vision that would kink off to the side in the middle of it. And
Yep. You got a
Oh,
few
you-
seconds, though, right? What was the cartoon? Duckman. I think Duckman did it the best. Where they woke up the next morning and Duckman was like all red-eyed to the TV. He's like, "You've been up all night? was like, the Playboy channel got unscrambled for 2.3 seconds. I was waiting to see that happen again.
I miss Duckman.
Duckman was awesome.
I love
That was
weird
that Jason
episode.
Alexander, right?
Yes. I
Yeah.
do believe. That was funny.
Nowadays, you don't need anything like the Playboy channel. You can find it online.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then some.
Just remember at 10 o'clock, everybody, when your internet starts acting funny, it's always at 10 o'clock, right on the button. That's the Pornhub wave.
Oh, geez.
Slows down the entire internet. You ever wonder what that little glitch is at 10 o'clock? That's what it is.
If you listen really quietly, and really carefully,
Summertime is the worst because you know when all the neighbors have tuned in because all of a sudden you hear.
Oh, my goodness.
Porn is the reason why I never when I go to fix people's computers, I always bring my own mouse and keyboard. Always.
well, that's
Oh, God.
even
Always.
even if that wasn't the reason, that's just a smart idea because
Sticky keys.
Well-
Trust me, that's enough. That reason enough is beyond any other reason.
no, I'm not. Yeah, you're totally right. I'm just saying that it's a good idea regardless of reason.
Makes you also want to bring your own chair.
Right?
Yes. And I can't tell you how many people's houses I go to and a question because they have like a towel over their chair, and I'm like, okay.
So do
Yeah.
I use a towel or not?
No, I just go and buy one of those chair covers and I just like wear it like a belt, like on my back. I look like some kind of weird ninja. I have this. That's when I sit down. That's my seat cover when I sit
I
down.
used to have before I got a really now old and squeaky desk chair. I had like just a regular folding, almost like a wooden folding chair
Mm.
on my desk. So I had a towel there just so it wouldn't drill into my back, but it wasn't on the seat. It was on the back. So
Mm.
because it was like this really old, falling apart, splintery wood chair. So the towels just so this way I don't end up with shards in my back because it actually did happen once.
Oh, we better watch out for T-Berg. He's got towels on all his chairs.
Damn.
Ever hear of too much information, T-Berg?
Right? Holy cow.
Oh, Mr. Lundell. Greetings.
And, Mr. Liddell, you gave me an idea for a Halo watch party that I'm doing later tonight, so thank you.
You're going to have towels hanging all over the place?
No, on my Cast in the Shadows channel, I'm going to be just watching the Halo 2 anniversary cutscenes, and anyone who wants to join me is free to do so. It's just a premiere, this way you can chat while watching.
Yeah.
Come on, tally ho.
Tell you.
Hello, Governor.
One of us has to do an accent and spell the praise in here, so we have to do some sort of a thing. I don't know. I'll see. I'll pray.
I can do it. No.
Hello, Governor.
You want to do it.
It's not a tumor.
Wrong country. Wrong
It's not the
fucking
tumor.
You see, if you want to keep your keyboard clean, you got to have can of bear.
Oh man, I forgot to get a can of air at the store.
And a can of Lysol.
I have a for computer for electronics. This way, if it, this way I don't short out my keyboard when cleaning.
Yeah.
it.
By the way, guys. All right. So real simple. Thank you for saying that, T-Berg. Anybody who has, if matter of fact, it's obsolete. But if you do have a porn folder, right-click it, properties, click hidden. Okay, that's how you hide your folders.
How do you
So
find
the average
it?
teaser. Well, you go into view options. You can tell it to view folders. But if you
Okay.
remember the name of the folder, so if you name it porn, then all you have to do is go into that folder. Let's say, for instance, it's in C drive. So you have a C drive /porn folder /porn folder. Right click the porn folder, properties, make it hidden, hit OK. And if you ever want to view it again, Instead of going through all the whatever, just open up your C drive and at the top add porn to the end of the C:\\/ hit enter. Just because it's hidden doesn't mean it's not accessible. Just type the word porn in after the C:\\/ hit enter. There, you're in.
Name it an innuendo, like how to.
But I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to people's houses and they don't hide their porn folders.
Oh God.
At least hide them. Just hide them. I don't need to see them. Just hide them.
Right?
It sounds like you're going to all the naughty places.
I know, because I've had to show a few people how to properly view porn on the internet. Like people ask me that. Like, I'll pay you. Please show me how to, because that certain websites trick you on how to click it and you get advertisement. I'm like, okay, I'll show you what they do. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
This is because how many times I've gone to a house where they had viruses because they didn't know how to use a porn site properly.
There you
And
go.
it got to the point where I kept going over their house like once a month. I'm like, listen, if I show you how to use porn, will you listen to me so I don't have to keep coming back over here?
Mr. Lindsay, as long as you don't accidentally leave it under a coworker's desk for where they can find it and view it, and making sure it doesn't contain company information on it as well. And for any who don't know what I'm talking about, Gearbox. Randy
Yeah.
of Gearbox who did that.
Actually, I had a guy that used to
Very
work on.
weird stuff on it, and he claimed it was for magic tricks because he's an amateur magician.
I had this guy that worked on computers before he finally retired because his wife got really sick. He sat there and would fix people's computers, and he ended up just getting all the porn off of people's computers, and he burned them all on the damn DVDs.
Yeah.
And he had a stack of DVDs of porn from everybody's computer that stood about 8 inches tall.
Yep. I do not doubt that story whatsoever. Now it sounds like he took them, but I wouldn't take people's porn. I don't need to. Thank you. The thumbnail was enough. Pass. Thank you. Because never was it regular porn.
Depending on the quality of your microwave, you're gonna kill your microwave in the process of that flash drive.
Yeah.
Well, it depends upon what type of damn porn you're trying to keep anyway.
This has gone to a very weird subject.
No, it's gone really weird, but if you
Motion capture
porn, you don't have to microwave that shit. If you're one of them weirdos out there that should be caught, well then, hey, you should be caught.
Yeah.
No, well, on the topic
Which is an
yeah.
it's another reason. You're absolutely right. It's another reason why I tell people to hide their folders, because I don't even want to see it. Because we're bound. If you're a technician, there's a law. You actually have to say something if you see it. It's a straight up law. Now you think I'd say it anyway. Everybody would say it anyway, right? But it's just the fact that it is a law. If anything happens, or I didn't see it, or I saw it in passing, I didn't see what it was, because a lot of times I just avert my eyes. Whatever, it's a folder. If I tell you how many folders I've seen in my life, it's way too many. So I just hide your damn folders.
Rename your folder family photos or something.
That's even worse.
I knew it'd get a laugh though. I do not have any folders marked hentai or kirigami or whatever that is. No, I don't have anything like that. And before somebody else mentions it, I do not have anything marked furry.
Well, I mean, you don't have a 9-year-old's unicorn costume like someone else we know, so I don't think that's much of a problem.
No, he's got an adult furry suit.
Adds family photos to screensaver. And then you have just all these random naked pictures popping up. Yeah, no. I don't have a
While
screensaver.
on the topic, I don't know if you I mentioned it before, but Cyberpunk 2077 will have not only will it have obviously sex scenes and stuff, but the sex scenes are motion captured and in first person.
Motion captured completely. Like
I don't know.
every part of the motion.
I don't know, maybe. All I know
Oh.
is that one of the devs said, and I'm quoting him here, "We don't F around," which I thought hilarious considering that they clearly do, but not in the same way that he means it.
What a great job. Yeah, we need a motion capture artist for a porn program. And yes, it's 100%. Yeah, we put it right to everything. Everything's motion captured.
Well,
Nothing is rendered.
according to the ESRB rating for the game, they literally say in the rating description that there is a scene where an NPC will go down onto the player's crotch.
Good. About time.
First
Funniest,
so
the funniest thing I've ever heard. The funniest thing I've ever heard is I got a nephew that has this friend of his. He went over to his house one night. They were playing video games, and the kid fell asleep. And his nephew was looking through his browse history. There was nothing but animated porn. Nothing but animated porn.
that's worrisome.
Doesn't watch normal. It's all that hentai animated garbage. It was like, what the hell?
But it goes beyond that. They have Gumby porn, for God's sakes. They have animated. I'm sure. They have stop motion porn. They got black and white porn. They
got quicksand porn.
Yeah, porn is like duct tape. Okay, they got everything. All right.
And here I was thinking that it told me, country and western, but no, you got every other genre as well.
Infinite diversity, infinite combination. Sorry.
We started talking about these weird subjects, and I'm up to 18 viewers now. What the hell?
I think you're finally getting your true crowd, DJ.
It's kind of scary,
Oh,
And we don't have that many people talking in the chat, so I'm wondering what they're all doing, just lurking here, listening.
I'm afraid to ask.
Now it's up to 19, and we're still talking about it, but we only have like 4 people talking in the chat. That's scary, folks.
Very scary.
They're
Hear
probably
that?
too busy right now to use the keyboard.
Or they're waiting. They're trying to wait to see when I die what kind of files they're supposed to look for on my computer. Not going to find anything on my computer, folks, but a bunch of video games and a bunch of YouTube videos.
I've got, just a bunch of images of sci-fi stuff, like either artwork I made or like official concept art, video games. Way too many screenshots that I've taken.
Well, you will find a ton of pictures that I've used as memes over the years in some other Facebook groups and stuff that I've been in. Some of them I can put on YouTube. Some of them I can't put on YouTube. Some of them I can't even use on Facebook anymore because they get me banned. Like comparing women to bacon.
Yeah,
That got me a 3-day ban on Facebook.
Your perf magnet, DJ.
I guess so. Weirdly comforting while I'm on the toilet. Alrighty then.
On that note, where does the time go?
I know it.
Well, speaking of time, how much time do we have?
We got like a half hour.
I still got at least half hour left that I can stream before I'll get off because I'm not going to step on Matthew's toes tonight. And
Okay,
everybody
maybe I'll
go
push,
over there to Matthew's stream and watch Annie Trekker take over.
okay, then maybe I'll push this just 15 minutes back because my Halo thing starts in 8 minutes, so I just pushed it 15 minutes.
And yes, Mr. Londell, I did challenge the ban on the bacon one. And what was funny about it was a whole bunch of us at the radio station decided to put the same picture up. All the males got 3-day bans. The women only had the posting taken down.
That's wrong.
They didn't get bans for it. And it was the exact same posting. And all we would get back from YouTube or Facebook was it violated terms of whatever, blah, blah, blah. All of us had the 3-day bans. All the females just had the picture taken down. Mark Krell is up already. Chief Cook's in here.
Jeez, man, it's like 2:22 in the morning for you.
Now we'll start watching the numbers drop because we stopped talking about the porn.
You porn. Super porn.
Oh, the internet's
Oh,
for
there's
porn.
21 watching now.
The internet is for porn. I first
right.
saw that video, I was so laughing my butt off.
You can actually go to a certain site and see a former wrestler as she covers herself in all green makeup to play the She-Hulk in one of those nasty, dirty movies.
Oh, that reminds me. Wasn't there like a Captain Marvel porn parody that someone was making?
I'm sure there probably was.
I remember seeing something about it on Nerdrotic on Gary's. And
Anything Marvel nowadays, as soon as it's coming out, there's always some kind of a parody of that type.
I remember Gary saying that he's going to watch it and review it.
Years ago, China, after she left wrestling, went into that type of movies and played the She-Hulk.
Mm.
Chief Cook's got you covered every up the name.
Yeah. I bet Chief's probably seen it too. Haven't you, Chief? Out of curiosity's sake, right?
I was curious, man.
I was curious. I just wanted to see if she actually looked like a She-Hulk or not.
Hey, man. Crap, got a Jaloja.
Yep, Mr. Londell says there's TNG parodies out there. Hell, I'm sure there's TOS parodies.
That was information I didn't need to hear.
If it's something popular, I'm sure there's a parody of it in that form. And Chief Cook says it wasn't so bad. And then everybody got quiet.
Sorry, I had to go help my daughter with something. Ugh,
She's not doing kung fu moves off the door again, is she?
no. Wait, how'd you know about that? Oh yeah. Anyway, no, she's.
How'd I know about that? Well, you told us when she did it.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm tired. I don't know why, but I am so tired. And it's
You might
like
actually
I
need to
can't
sleep
sleep at
more.
night, but like I'm freaking dying right now. If I go to sleep right now, I'll wake up at like midnight, and I'll be like,
Chief
"Fuck."
Cook just heard what happened to Bird. Well, he was here a little while ago, Chief, and he's doing better.
All right, how much time do I have? 18 minutes until the Halo viewing party begins. Actually, hold on a second.
Ugh.
I may watch a little of Matthew when he starts tonight, but then I will probably go back to watching Doctor Who until I fall asleep.
You got EVS is not live streaming right now. Young
It's
Ripper.
confirmed DJ likes the new Who.
No,
Oh,
I'm
dear.
watching Classic, you dork.
Which doctor are you on right now?
I'm on the 3rd.
Nice.
I just finished up Ambassadors of Death last night.
Fancy as fuck.
Who's happy, Mar?
No one's happy. We're all miserable.
Art's still in. He's not going to get out for a few days. Hey, Blockbuster is still a thing. There is one store still open.
In Ohio or something,
I thought it was Alaska.
probably.
Yeah, Pluto just kind of plays the same ones over and over and over for a few weeks before they change anything up. And there's Cheap Cook.
Hey guys. Hey, I
She's
just
good.
heard.
Hey,
I didn't see yesterday. I saw Ant Tracker. I've been missing it, and I saw he was in the hospital. I was kind of like, what the heck happened? Boy, I've been missing everything. I didn't get no notification or anything. Is he okay? He's straight.
Well, his thing that was causing the most issues got drained mostly out today.
Okay.
He's on antibiotics. He's on some pain meds, I think. He's slowly getting better. They
Okay.
expect him to
Your,
be there.
your heat plus my computer, it makes it like 5 degrees more.
Okay. Okay. Now I thought you had COVID-19 or something.
Sucks.
Oh man.
Nah.
All right, where are we?
I was catching Chief Cook up on birds issues. He's done short little streams the last 2 days while from the hospital, and he explains what's going on. They're just not long.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not getting no notification whatsoever, so I didn't even know what the hell was going on.
Have no fear. Every time I stream in the morning, guys, whatever you guys post, I'm letting
And
people
Mr.
know.
Lundell, I don't have to pull out anything because I have it all on external hard drives plugged into a laptop that's hooked into a 55-inch TV, so I can watch it all big screened. That whole Doctor Who collection of mine takes up almost 600 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
Wait. I'm high res.
And there went Cheap Cook. But yeah, I just watched An Unearthly Child a couple of days ago on my big binges of Doctor Who.
Okay. Sorry about that. Damn computer going crazy.
Oh,
I know
good.
that feeling.
At 15 minutes to Halo time.
See, yeah, I told you as soon as we quit talking about that one subject, the numbers are starting to drop now. All the pervs are leaving.
Yep.
What? Porn?
It was weird.
Okay.
As soon as we started talking about that, the numbers, and there we mentioned the name again, the number popped back up. What the hell?
Right?
You probably getting ready to go to Mike channel or something.
Like, what you got?
You start talking about porn and things pop up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going that way, Breeze. Only you would.
Window.
No, you would too. You just didn't.
Yeah. Well, I saw
I've been-
some of it. I saw
I've
some
been
of it. It wasn't
trying-
exactly best.
I think it's just some tuning in to see if I'm still on, if I'm going to be on when Matthew tries to start or something. So they're sneaking and being crafty. And there, I just lost 3 real quick.
Damn.
Oh wow.
But sometimes you gotta remember. Sometimes that's just the YouTube lag. They come right
Yeah.
back. You have to keep an eye on the analytics and look at the triangles. And if you look at the triangles, you can see who you still have. Like it was going crazy for me this morning. Like people were dropping, coming back, dropping, coming back. Just lag.
Yeah, that happened to me too. Yeah.
It's also weird when I look at like how many views some of my videos have. I'll go on my channel, it'll say 8 views, but then when I go on the video itself, it says 18. It's like, hello, refresh, and again I'll refresh the page and nothing changes, so it's clearly on their end, not mine.
I had a video that said I had 1 view and I had 2 likes.
Yeah.
Well, did you
I-
make your own thing?
It could have been someone that you knew that just came by.
You like your own video.
Mm-mm.
Well, you gotta prime the tip cup, damn it.
Yeah, the other night I had actual females on my stream too, and when they left, half my viewers disappeared. They all like, wow, hell,
damn.
That's lovely.
That's wild.
You know, well, it's
Is
true.
what it is.
Yep.
DJ,
Yeah.
you need to get like an assistant or
Hey,
something
Keely.
you can have on camera at all times. This way, people will always be tuned in.
Keely is in the house. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
You want to get your 600 subscribers, DJ? All you have to do is just get another webcam pointed at your feet.
No, I'm not going into that foot thing like we were talking about the other night. No.
That'll get you 600 real fast.
No,
All I
no.
gotta do.
And here's well, I'm waiting for Moira all of a sudden to pop her feet back up, and there she goes.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, girl.
Yep. You know, she says she doesn't have a foot thing, but she loves to show her feet.
Foot fetish.
I actually I don't have a foot thing. It's just I know people do,
See?
and it doesn't bother
Foot
me.
fetish.
Exactly. She says
Fetish
she doesn't. Her mouth says her doesn't, but her legs say she does.
No, my feet are just willing to be accommodating on camera.
So you're abusing people who have a
Fetish.
foot fetish.
Oh, look at that. Put her foot up.
Fetish. My foot.
It's funny. We just got back up to 21 right when you did that.
Because we said that it was going to happen. And people were like,
Immediately.
oh, everyone.
What's next? The puppies? What's next?
Yeah, okay. I'm easy to get along with shit.
Puppy time. It's puppy time.
Well, that was good, Mara, that you and Maddie could sit there and talk after I logged out that night. Uh-oh, somebody just went into a store.
Yeah.
Someone going to 7-Eleven?
Chief, grab me a store while you're there.
Getting some games? No,
Nope.
I'm not talking about the video kind.
I do
Ugh.
an unboxing stream, but I never get any boxes.
Puppy power.
That's awesome.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Oh my god, that's fucking terrific.
I'd still like to know why in the hell Snowpiercer's trending. That movie sucks.
What movie? What movie?
Snowpiercer.
Oh,
Oh.
they're coming TV series.
That's,
That
I
was,
made a
your,
TV series out of it.
that was one
It
of
was
your
come out last year, then it came out this
average
year. It first came out
action
last
flicks or
year.
whatever of that year.
They pushed it back this year.
Forgettable and all that.
At least it's not on Sci-Fi Channel. Wait a minute, it is on Sci-Fi Channel. No, that's not. Wait a minute. Oh, TNT. Okay.
What was that? I missed. I got about halfway through it. I told her that she acted strange, and she told her she was pretty, but we literally talked about it earlier. Oh, well, meow.
Well, hell, Mr. Lundell, get this. They're trying to turn Time Bandits into a TV series.
They did it a long time ago. That's a reboot of a reboot.
They haven't done Time Bandits.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
No, they only had the movie.
What's it? It was a guy and a boy.
That's not Time Bandits. That was Time,
Okay.
That was something. Time Bandits is the movie that was made by the guys from Monty Python, where they had the little people running around with a map of the universe and was trying to evade God from trying to get it back, and they kidnapped the kid, and the house caught on fire and all that. It's
It's a great movie.
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember some movie, some kid and this guy, this male. I remember the male model the guy was a male model and he shot himself in the head by mistake.
yeah, it had a little thing that
Weird.
looked like a stopwatch that you'd turn and it blinked
Yeah,
red or green if something was good
Yeah.
in time or something bad. And
yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, and the parents donated his organs to some people. It was a great actor. He did a show called he did another show, some kind of like a model agency, he played like a spy. You know, some model he's singing a great song. I need a hero. Da 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 da. I find it where that show. Never name show, but he was a good actor. The same thing with same happened to Bruce Lee's son. Played around with a fake gun. Found out it was a bullet in the chamber. And go, pow.
One of these days, I will get onto this video series I'm working on of great sci-fi from the 80s. But as slow as I am, I want to make sure I have at least 3 videos done so I can pop it out once a week and still have time to work on the others as I go. And then hopefully by then I'll have done it enough to where I can do them quicker.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, but Truck Yard doing that right now.
Yeah, well,
They're
I
doing
can have a different take than Trek Yard.
they're doing Battlestar Collector, Stargate, and I forget what the other one.
Yeah,
It
see,
was
they're
Star Trek
going
or something else.
for famous ones. I'm going with the lesser ones that were still loved that don't get talked about.
Oh, okay. And I guess someone is showing. You remember the old TV show called Man from Atlantis?
Yeah, I remember the old man from Atlantis with Patrick Duffy.
Yeah. Somebody doing it right now.
See, I'm going to start off with the Greatest American Hero.
Oh God, that's good.
The obscurity of it all.
Look at what happened to me. I can't believe it myself.
Look at the screen, Chief.
Son. Huh?
Are we gonna go for My Secret Identity next?
That might be one of them.
That would be cute.
So.
Small Wonder might be one of them.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that since.
Oh,
my
God.
I haven't seen that in like 35 years, dude. The little girl popping the popcorn in the bowl in her hand and shit. That's wild.
Android.
Superboy.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
fucking crazy.
Oh
man.
God.
Out of 35 years, I still remember that particular scene of her doing that, and I'm like, what the? Because I didn't understand she was a
Well,
robot. So I'm sitting here like,
yeah.
what in the hell am I seeing? You know?
I'm trying to remember what free service still plays Small Wonder. There is a service that you can watch.
Oh God, I know this. Oh God. God, that's the name of the damn show. Oh my God, I know it. I can't break it out the T. Oh God.
How come you sound like you're in a bathroom, Chief Cook?
Oh, because I'm standing in the hallway and one of hear me.
Okay.
Oh, it's like
I thought you were going to be the second person tonight in my stream that remarked about listening to the stream while in the toilet.
oh no, I never do that. I never did to it. I passed by. We got a big large toilet, and one thing about this military base, our toilets are loud so they can hear you.
Yeah, it might have been on
You're
MeTV.
flushing.
Small Wonder might have been on MeTV for a while. But there was another one too.
Well, I know one thing. If you got not Netflix, Comcast, you got one of the voice activated thing that tell you. Because I can get the $6 Million Man, and that show me. Come on, it's some internet sci-fi channel stream. Hupo, I can't remember it. The name of it.
I can't do the $6 Million Man in this batch that I'm doing because I'm just going to stick to the 80s for a while. Then I may go back to the 70s.
Yeah. And he still haven't done no movie yet.
I may be even crazy enough to do a review of Galactica 80 during all this.
Okay. This is because that's the only one doing something. I was watching one of my favorite cartoons back in the day, Exo Squad. I watched the whole series last weekend.
Some people may be still waiting for their hoverboards. I'm still waiting for my flying motorcycle.
Back to the Future?
No, Back to the Future was the hoverboards. I'm still waiting on the flying
I know.
motorcycle, Galactica 80.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was fan of the flying car from the TV show cartoon Pole Position with that Mustang that can hover.
And now we can say this is another Bird of Prey stream because we have Pixels playing City Skyline.
Yay!
I'm in Karoga. The city of Karoga.
All right.
Son of a bitch. Oh
yeah, I can
shit.
stay. I can stay here for.
Who shot me?
But I
Who
got
shot me?
the Halo thing starts in 2 minutes. So if anyone wants,
I'm gonna get you in the tracker. I'm gonna get you, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck, he shot me.
Hey now, Chief, let other people talk. Mando was trying to say something.
all saying that in my Halo thing starts in a minute. I'm still gonna be here. It's only the only interaction is through the chat, anyways. So, but if anyone wants to watch that, it's over on Cast in the Shadows. I will type
There you
in
go.
the
Guys in the Shadows, you have a review.
More like there's a watch party for everyone.
Watch
Kind of
party.
what Mr. Lundell does, but for game stuff.
Hey DJ, if they don't have Small Wonder, but you might want to check Tubi for
Yeah,
some
that's
of your,
it.
uh
Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, that's it.
Sci-fi.
Tubi, that's it. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, Tubi.
I just checked it and it doesn't have Small Wonder.
Oh crap. Now Hulu got it.
I'm looking right now. Antenna TV had it on for a while. They removed it
Oh, wow.
last year, though.
Actually, do you mind if I screen share something?
Sure.
You know, some of these shows are. You know, some of these old shows have been screened by STW, and so they make sure that, we got the right show and you got to look. If they don't like it, they don't put it on.
There, so that's what will be. Well, this is just a clip that they made for what we'll be watching on my other channel.
Cool.
Oh, that's a game.
Cinematics 4 game. So they made Halo 2 remastered in 2014, and they had Blur Studios redo the cutscenes. So, and it pretty much looks like a movie now. So, figured watch it because they released Halo 2 Anniversary on PC today.
Does anybody remember what channel Small Wonder was on?
I remember it was on syndication back in the day, but it used to be called ABC, or I think it's ABC or CBS. I'm sorry, it used to come on Saturday morning cartoon. I'm sorry, Saturday morning. So it was, I think it was like NBC or ABC.
I was just checking, you know, I was just checking Disney, you know, the Disney Plus, and yeah, it's not on there either. So
No, this one they produce it.
Yeah, Saturday
I-
I'm not a lot of fun. I'm running around the house cleaning.
But like I think it came on ABC on Saturdays. I think they ABC produced it. Trying Universe.
yeah, well, it's last I knew Disney owned ABC now, so I thought maybe it'd be
Yeah.
on there.
Stop breathing so hard. Sounds like you're masturbating or something.
Sorry.
Go to the mic.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
What it sounded like. Doc's channel says ABC is mostly on Hulu.
Yeah, I didn't find it on when I searched Hulu.
I don't-
ABC is also the channel, right?
Okay.
That's the network channel. So
Try Time. Not Time Warner. What's the other show? What's the other word? Oh God. WB.
what?
Actually, we got it on YouTube.
How dare you?
Oh,
bring it night
duh.
games?
They've got all the seasons on YouTube.
Ah,
Awesome. Yeah, Thomas, unfortunately, due to my issues, I tend to breathe pretty heavy. So they kind of, DJ likes to make fun of me on that one.
Yeah, I just looked it up on YouTube, and they have all the episodes here on YouTube for free that you can watch of Small Wonder.
Small Wonder.
I don't feel like a little kitty.
Small Wonder. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. About 12 minutes. Life with Matthew's going live, it looks like.
Oh no, duh! I kept saying that. Oh wow!
Hey, what that?
If I get
What that
really
TV show?
Facebook and go and watch Godzilla versus the Thing on the Svengoolie group fans page.
Hey, what that TV show back in there called Bigfoot and Wild Boy or something?
I don't remember that one.
That's the same Bigfoot.
I'm probably going to end the stream here in a couple of minutes so everybody can migrate over to
So we can drive him crazy.
Matthew's stream or whichever other streams. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I haven't really watched Small Wonder since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that was many years ago.
And that chick who plays Small Wonder, she is fine as hell.
I hope you're talking now.
Yeah, I am now. I ain't talking now. She is fine as hell. Mother of two.
Piano Dean watched Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
That's it.
Hard
Okay.
stuff. Like HR Puff and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you all have a great day or a great night.
Hey, Nightbreeze.
See you soon.
You too.
See, I remember watching, like, when I was a kid, the Hudson Brothers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the original Land of the Lost.
Yeah. And with that stupid ass movie with Will Ferrell, dog. Don't get me started on that.
With Godzuki.
Up from the depths, very stories high, he breathes his fire. He stands in the sky, Godzilla, 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 and Godzuki.
See, in Germany, Small Wonder was named Vicky.
Oh yeah.
Of course, when I was a wee little kid, I had a crush on Holly on Land of the Lost.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was a kid. What can you say?
Mm. Yeah. So who's better, the kid from a lady from Land of the Lost or Linda Carter for Wonder Woman? Who is hot?
Well, yeah, I grew up a little bit and hit Wonder Woman then. Yeah, of course.
Jamie Summers or Linda Carter?
No, I still stick with Wonder Woman. Jamie Summers just never did it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lindsay Wagner kind of annoyed the hell out of me. I
What
still watch her
about
all the time, but there was just something about her, the way she talked. It just annoyed the hell out of me.
okay. How about the chick who Conan Daring or Linda
Well,
Carter?
Yeah, we're talking Colonel Daring. That's up there, almost number one.
Yeah.
Though I would say I would still probably take Princess Ardala over Colonel Daring, just because I had a thing.
Oh yeah.
I had a thing
yeah.
with brunettes better back then.
Yeah, she was hot back in there. Yeah. But my God, now Jesus.
Electra Woman and Dinah Girl. Well, Electra Woman went up and became Marlena on Days of Our Lives.
Yep. Yep.
Which
And the lady.
funny because that's where Q got his start, was on Days of Our Lives.
Yep. Yep.
Playing
That's
Eugene.
right.
And Eugene left the show in a time machine.
Yeah. And the lady played current Deer was almost played Janeway.
And Multi Gunman just come in and banned me for not notifying him about it, the live stream.
Shouldn't he be fussing at YouTube for that?
And no, Piano Dean, I don't know who sang the theme song for Electra Woman and Dyna Girl.
Let you and Dyna Girl. I know the song, but I can't remember all of it. I know the song, but I don't remember some of it. Yeah, I couldn't believe she was up for the role.
Cyndi Lauper sang the theme for Electra Woman and Dyna Girl.
Oh dang!
What? Are you serious?
That's cute. What?
Are you serious? You can't. You put in my leg.
No, we're not pulling your leg.
That was cute. His reaction was cute. I'm sorry.
Another
I didn't
lady.
know that. I mean,
Another lady from back in the 80s TV shows that I had the hots for, Mindy, Pam Dauber.
from Mark and Mindy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's hot. Yeah,
Nunu,
and
Nunu.
she married to Mark Hellman, right? Mark Hellman, what his name is?
Mark
I don't
Hamill.
Yeah, Hellman. Yeah, from US.
He might be.
Yeah, what is it? NCIS. Yeah, NCIS.
Oh, Mark Hamill. Okay.
Yeah, they got from NCIS.
Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs.
We'll just say Gibbs. It makes it easier. Everybody knows.
Gibbs. Yeah, Jeffro Gibbs. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be so stuck on that show. I would binge watch that so hard.
I did too. Yeah. I watched that show when Jack was on, and I thought it'd be a little bit like
Jack.
Jack. Yep. Same thing. I started watching it. I just couldn't. Same old thing over again. Same old.
Right, it was, but it was like for a while that it was still good though. But it's like okay, on something else now.
Yeah, same old story. Some Navy guy get killed or some female Marine get
Some
killed, and
military
same old
chick gets
story.
killed, or some civilian gets killed on a military base.
Military, yep, yeah. Just like NC. I mean, Law and Order.
Right.
Oh no. You never do anything wrong. The bad guy was the bad guy, and the good guys are the good guy. They win. And what really pissed me off, being a Navy officer, in the Navy, that's not NCIS acolyte. And Jag, they passed Jag in an episode. I couldn't believe it. He's longer than Jag. Same guy who created Jag created Airwolf.
I just threw the link in chat for the virtual pub that's about ready to start over on Life with Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly who all he's going to have up tonight. Pretty sure Anti-Trucker will be there.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. No, I'm not stalking him. She followed me on a stream that I did days ago, so I followed her back. I was being nice.
Why people gotta be sexist? If a girl follows you, it's okay, but if you follow her back, you're a stalker. What kind of sexist shit is that?
They just like to harass me on that. That's just a typical comment from Mr. Miles to me.
I know, and I'm giving shit too.
I mean, I'm glad Mr. Miles finally shortened his name, though.
Okay.
And yes, I'm paying attention. So I'm going to end the stream here because it's almost time for there, and I don't want to step on toes because we're trying to be nice to each other. Here
I
in
never mean to
Who
step on
cares?
toes, but it seems like no matter when I decide to stream, somebody else is fucking streaming anyway. So it's like I don't have a choice.
Mr. Miles says I'm only the third person to bring it up about his name change.
Oh, are you shorting it? Mr. MM.
Ah.
But
No.
thank you for everybody that came to the show.
Mwah to all of you.
Mhm.
And hopefully I'll see you over there at Matthews. Link is in the
Chulon
chat.
True.
Get right there.
All right. Chulon
Yeah.
True.
Thanks for
I'm-
having me.
I'm ending the fake Burger Prey 5 stream. Well, I'll go harass Matthew now.
Yay.
Shipify.
Yep.
Ship company
Thanks,
dismissed.
DJ.